everybody, welcome back to another one of my videos. This is going to be a chat one today. I was just thinking I haven't done one for a little while, and I was just thinking, it'd just be nice to have a little chat with everybody, sort of just go through a few things, I think, really. I'm going to try not to bore you to death and keep you too long, but I know that I didn't feel great before Christmas. I was quite stressed out, I had a lot going on. I mean, I've got quite a busy, stressful life anyway, but I was just feeling so overwhelmed. And I always say all the time, like the whole thing through my YouTube since I started was, your best is good enough, and I still stick by that. And I've tried to see the best in everything I have done, but I kind of was feeling like I hadn't done enough, I wasn't doing enough. We all get it, the parent guilt, mum guilt, whatever you want to call it, where we're just feeling like we're not doing enough, and sometimes we just can't help it. There is just so much to do, you just physically can't do it all. So sort of like my story is, when I get really stressed or I physically do too much, I end up getting ill. So I have to try and balance the not doing too much and know I'm going to do too much and know it's going to happen, to making sure I am doing enough. And that's really, really hard, and I've struggled with that for many years. I'm starting to kind of get like a hold on it a little bit, I think, but probably not enough. I've heard some other people talking about things like this, so I just thought, I'm going to do a video on this and just let you know it is okay to not be perfect, because no one is perfect, okay? It's okay to not be able to get everything done all the time, every day of the week. One thing I realised was, so I've got a chronic condition and I am a carer for a family member, again with the same condition, and I just find I'm exhausted all the time. A lot of us parents are, we're exhausted, and I'm like trying to get everything done, and I'm not doing anything fun anymore. Apart from actually the YouTube stuff I've been doing, I have been enjoying, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted to do it. It was something different, something new for me. I was enjoying watching other people do it, and I thought, I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to give it something for me to do that is actually mine. I'm in charge of it, I do it, and I enjoy it, and hopefully you guys are enjoying them too. So I sort of like, just before Christmas, I know I'd said I think it was my last video, I wasn't quite myself. I've had some personal things going on with a family member. It was very upsetting, so I wasn't doing great. Over Christmas, had a lovely time with the family. It was so nice to actually be able to see some people, not everybody unfortunately, but I did get to spend some time with the family. I think by prepping everything in advance, I made my life so much easier. So Christmas Day was easier for me, so I just had more fun than I usually get to have on Christmas Day, so obviously that made me feel good. And I've just spent the last few days doing a bit of planning, some of it just in my head, some of it getting it out onto paper. So I heard a couple of YouTubers talking about doing brain dumps, just where you get everything out onto a piece of paper. There's not even any kind of rhyme, rhythm, organisation to what you're doing. You just literally just write everything out that's in your head, and I actually found that so helpful. I think I've had so much sitting in my head for so long that my brain's like all the time, that it just makes it so hard for you to actually be organised. Now, I used to be a very organised person. I used to have lists coming out my ears. I had a list for everything. And I got to the point where I just got overwhelmed with the lists and I stopped doing them. But now I'm overwhelmed because I don't have lists and I have so much to do. So I've decided that, I'm going to write a few more lists, just try and be a bit more organised, try and stay on top of putting bits on the calendar, into my planner, and things like that. And I think hopefully that should help. It's already made me feel a little bit better. I feel like a weight has been lifted. I don't know what, it was so weird, sort of like New Year's Eve, Oh, and I was actually putting clothes away in my wardrobe at 12 o'clock when I heard all the fireworks go off. It just felt a bit like a switch had changed. Something had changed, and I just instantly felt like, actually, I think that I can make this year better. Change my thoughts, the way I feel. And like I said, just try to be a bit more organised, a bit more productive, but without making myself ill. And this is the thing, it's finding the balance. Obviously, if I get ill even for one day, you know, the house just turns to crap. And everything falls apart. So obviously if I'm ill for a few days or a few weeks, you know, we don't stand a chance. It's too much to then catch up on afterwards. So, you know, those of you who have very busy lives, or you have medical conditions or disabilities, those of you will probably understand what I'm saying. You know, we're constantly trying to balance what we can do physically with what needs to be done daily. Sorry, I got interrupted there, that was the door. I've completely forgotten where I was. But basically, I just wanted to let you all know, you know, when things do get overwhelming, and you know you're going through a hard time and everything, you know, you will get through it. And if you can help yourself by doing, you know, a little bit of prep here and there, a bit of organisation here and there, just the little things, it can be really helpful. So I've got loads of noise around at the moment. Still school holidays, so I've got all 4 at home. So yeah, it's a little bit noisy at the moment. So I'm just trying out my new camera stand, tripod, that's the word. I can't remember anything I was saying now. And it was funny because like last night I was laying in bed trying to get to sleep, and I was thinking of all these things that I wanted to say, and like some really useful information, just some nice bits to mention. Do you think I can remember any of it? No. But this is my life, this is the way I am. Like I said, my head's a big jumble and I forget everything. So yeah, starting to write things down a little bit more helpful. I've never really been one for New Year's resolutions and stuff in particular. Haven't really bothered, but I've decided that I need to change a few things for my health anyway. So now I've got the motivation to do it. So I'm feeling really good about that. I just need to change up what I'm eating a little bit. I'm going to do some more videos that are a bit different. So I want to do some more cooking videos for you. Also, I've got a new toy coming, which I'm going to put in a video of some stuff that I've bought lately. More interruptions, sorry. So, yeah, I've got a new toy coming. I say toy, it's a kitchen gadget. I'm really excited about, but I'm going to put that in another video and show you all about it. But what I'm going to say is I should be able to cook some more interesting things and some different things as well. So I'm going to be doing that for you as well. Hopefully you can, hopefully you'll really enjoy watching that. If you've got similar gadgets or there's other ways to do it, then I'll let you know, and hopefully you can do that too, because that would be really, really cool. So basically this is just a new year, almost a new year, new me kind of pep talk, if you like. You know, I hope you've all had a really amazing Christmas. I know things are not normal at the moment with COVID, and we're still going through a pretty rubbish time right now. But I do hope things will get better soon, and I hope that, you know, we all have a really, really good year. It's about time that we had a really good one. I think the last couple of years with COVID, it's been tough for everyone, more so on others. You know, there are some people it's really severely affected, and then there's those of us that have just been very isolated, which has been really, really hard. Really, really hard not being able to see family as much, and also as a person with health conditions and disabilities, it has been hard being left without the level of help that, you know, we used to have. So that has been hard. It's obviously been hard on the kids as well. you know, but I'm hoping that this is the year things change with COVID anyway. And that we can just get into a better routine. We've been, as a family, going through the house slowly. It's taken a long time, but just trying to organise one area and then move on to another. I feel like we've done a lot of decluttering over the last maybe 6 months, 9 months, something like that. We had to have a break while I was really unwell, but we've decluttered a lot of the old toys. We actually sold quite a lot of them, which is fantastic. Made quite a bit of money from selling old toys. Also, we've done a lot of organisation in the kitchen. I bought quite a lot of gadgets and toys and things just to help with the organisation alone. That's been so helpful. Some of those are on my Amazon haul, which is on one of my playlists. Yeah, I'm just sort of going through and getting new bits in, just to make life a little bit easier. And I think that's the whole thing about my channel, is making your life easier, because like I said, we've all got something, whether you're a busy working parent and you've got no time, whether you're a parent with health conditions or disabilities or anything, whatever your situation is, we could all do with making things easier and quicker. Like, we don't all have time to sit around spending 5 hours cooking and prepping food, do we? So, you know, whatever it might be. So I think I'm just gonna concentrate on the important things, which obviously is feeding children, trying to keep on top of the house and keep things tidy and organised, and I want to get more things that I enjoy in my life personally. So I know that my older children, because those of you who don't know me or you're new to the channel, I've got 4 children. They are 11, 16, 18 and 20, nearly 21. So the older ones obviously are adults now. They have started doing more things for them that they enjoy, such as working out, going to the gym, that kind of thing, which is fantastic. I don't feel like I've got the time and energy for that on top of everything else I've been doing. But I'm hoping that changes. There's things that I'd like to do for me. So I'm gonna really start to crack on with that, I think, and just make those changes for this year. So I'd love to hear what your New Year's resolutions are, or if you haven't made any, things that you just want to change or that you particularly want to do for 2022. It's actually the first time I said that out loud. You know, what are your plans for this year, or anything that maybe you need any tips on or anything, just write it in the comments below, and I will get back to you. So thank you for joining me for my little chit chat, my little pep talk. Thank you very much for coming. I would love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. And come watch some more videos. I do lots of different things, grocery hauls I do nearly every week, meal plans. Like I said, I'm going to get on with some more cooking videos, but I do have a few in my playlists. And like I said, the motivational parenting chats kind of thing, I do every now and again as well. So have a look out. I'm going to be doing, it's a shopping haul, but it's not food shopping, so there's a few different places I've got some stuff from that I just want to show you all. So that'll probably be my next video, but it might be a grocery haul, not sure. But I try to get out 2 videos a week, which is it's been really difficult for me. Like, I've never been one to sit in front of a camera ever, so this is so different for me, such a change, and it's taken actually quite a lot of adjustment to be able to do it. Yeah, so it's taken a lot of adjustment just to even film stuff for me. Like I said, I have been enjoying it. I never thought I would, because I don't even like having my picture taken, never mind talking on camera. But it's pushed me out of my comfort zone, and I think that's what I needed. So I've enjoyed that. Yeah, thank you for being here, and I will see you all soon.